Got a feeling 2019 is gonna be a good year. So I recently did one that was just a review of 2018, and maybe if I remember, I probably won't. If I remember, I'll link it somewhere. But anyways, I just wanted to look back, and I'm gonna look forward for the goals I have for 2019. So the big one. First, I'm going to talk about like my acting career-related goals. The big one, and this is the stretchiest one, the reachy one of all of them. Number one, I want to get an agent. I'm already sending out my information. I've been inviting them to this show that I'm doing. That is my number one. I also want to do a musical. I have a few. I know you're thinking, you hear me singing like almost every video, and you're just thinking, oh my god, why does she think she can do a musical? Because I'm a good dancer. That's my strength as a singer, is I can dance. Now, I've done musicals before, and they were my favorite, and I would love to do another one, and I have a few auditions coming up, and the way they're timed, if I'm really lucky, I could do them all, the way they're spaced out. So, get an agent, do a musical. Oh, I want to do a commercial. I think that's attainable. I don't know if I should include this because I know it's happening barring severe disaster, but I want to get some Shakespearean experience. So, barring disaster, I already know that that's happening. That's another clue for that secret project I keep mentioning and being cagey about, but Shakespeare. And as a... and I want to get into the more advanced acting class at my studio, and just generally do as much auditioning and work as I possibly can, which is, I don't like to list that as a goal because it's like too vague, but just do as much as I can. And then for like career non-acting things, would love to get on the long-term substitute teaching and just have a nice stable thing I can do. I can't believe I'm saying this because it is something I love to do so much, and I know I've talked about how much I loved even just being a movie extra, but I do want to do less of that. The reason being, I was advised that especially for like TV, if you want to continue, if you want to audition for that, then having been an extra on a particular show, sometimes they don't care if you weren't featured, but sometimes it can really hurt you or lay waste completely to your chances of being cast. So I don't want to do quite so much of that. Commercials are safe. Movies are pretty safe. But I kind of want to cut back on that and figure out other work. And since I work in the school and, substitute hourly, I need something over the summer. And I want to find a summer job that I don't hate. I don't want to do summer program, summer camp anymore because I feel like I'm too old for it. I know I look like I'm 4, but I'm almost 30, and I'm over working with teenagers. So even I don't know what else I could do though, but something. If it was a store that I enjoyed, I could probably suck up a retail or whatever for the summer months. But I'm thinking about that. I want a summer job that doesn't suck. or not too much, or at least not where I'm surrounded by. Here's the thing. I like teaching teenagers. I don't like being on the same level as them, especially because parents tend to assume that I'm one of them, and then they treat me like I'm a teenager, and I don't want to be treated like a teenager. If you think people treat people differently when they think they're significantly younger than them, you're wrong, and you will always be wrong. You know, especially when I'm older than some of those parents. When I worked in like the daycare, and there'd be some very young parents, and they would be treating me like I was 15, and I deserve better than that. Dance goals. Dance goals. I'm not skipping a Oireachtas this year, or at least it would take the kind of an offer you can't refuse for me to skip it. I felt quite melancholy over missing out this year, but I'm going to go to a Oireachtas. I'm going to do the adult solo championship. And I hate, especially for something that I've not done before, I hate to make placement goals, but like, hell if I don't want to recall. And just other general stuff. I want to get new carpet in my bedroom. Is that a goal? I don't know, but it's something I want to accomplish. And in the spring, I want to pick running back up so I can do the Peachtree Road Race for its 50th year. I was really dithering on if it's still enjoyable enough for me to keep doing it. With my history, I really can't do exercise that I don't really enjoy, but for the 50th, you got to. That's how long they've been doing it. It's an Atlanta tradition for 50 years. Can you believe it? Well, that's all. Have fun and be safe.